Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel, One Enlightened Diva, and I am Valerie. And I have a quick message for you. I was in meditation and I received a message, and the message is it is about being spiritually strong. What do I mean? Right now, in this time that we are in, the spiritual realm and our 3D realm, we are on the 3D, we're on earth, but the spiritual realm, the ethers, the spiritual realm, the veil between the spiritual realm and this earth, it is thinned. The veil between the two, if it hasn't disintegrated, it is on its way to not existing. Okay? And so what does that mean? That means that if you're not spiritually built up or spiritually strong, that these negative energies that are around us all the time, just like the positive energies are, that they will take you over and they will use you. Okay? Now, let me say this, that I lost my train of thought. Let me say this, that being spiritually strong is what's most important at this time. Working out in the gym, which working out is good, but it's not about being physically strong, which taking care of yourself is great. But if you're not spiritually strong and you're just physically strong, that ain't gonna get it. That ain't gonna get it. That you have to be spiritually strong at this time. So you might ask me, well, what can I do to build myself up? You got to start going within. You can pray. You can meditate. You got to go in. You have to literally heal. One thing about it, when you're a healed individual and you know who you are, that no matter what energies that are around you, because they're around you all the time, waiting for you to slip up, okay? But when you have built yourself up, they can't touch you. All they can do is look at you and want to touch you. That when you are spiritually strong, you are kryptonite to these low vibrational energies. That they can come for you, but they just bounce off of you, you see. They just bounce off of you. And a lot of times when you are spiritually strong, you don't even know they're there. Because that's how spiritually built up you are. Like the commercial, built for tough. You have to be built for tough. They're everywhere. And if you have an issue, let's say you got an issue with your body. I'm just using it as an example. If you don't love yourself, okay, you're opening yourself up, okay? You're opening yourself up for these spirits to get in your mind. You see, the spirit and the mind are really as one. If something gets in your mind, and if you're not spiritually built up, or if you're not healed, these low vibrational energies are getting your mind and have you thinking or telling you or making you feel that whatever it is where you're lacking, that yeah, you don't love yourself. Why would you? I'm just saying. This is what the energies are telling you. This is what these spirits are telling you. Yeah, you don't think you're beautiful because you're not. Everybody else around you is beautiful and you're not. You're the only one that is not beautiful. You see. But when you go within, because it's something that's telling you that you're not beautiful, you have to go within. You have to ask God to help you heal with that intention. Okay? And when you are healed from that, then you building up your spiritual armor. You building up yourself to these energies that are just sitting there waiting for you to slip up, for you to have a negative thought about your neighbor or your co-worker. That's what they want. You see. And outside of that, I'm just going to use, work that you may be spiritually strong, but the people that you work with may not be. Okay? That's a thought. That you are spiritually strong, but the people you work with are not. And that is the reason why these energies or these spirits use the people around you. They use your co-workers to go against you because you have the light, you are spiritually strong, and they're not. And so that makes you a target for those that are not spiritually strong. And so that can manifest itself. They may feel jealous, envious, they may just feel angry. They may just be fearful. But whatever it is, it's low vibrational. And whatever it is causing them to be susceptible to these spirits. And then when these spirits are within them, then they may think thoughts, feel thoughts, and then they take action against you if you're spiritually strong. Now, if you're not spiritually strong, well, then you're just going to be part of the group and just, you know what I'm saying? Then you're just going to mesh in with everybody else, you see. Thought. You just will mesh in with everyone else and nobody have a problem with you. However, but if you're different, if you got a light and you don't want to be in the group, you see what I'm saying? That you recognize God within you, then that makes you a target. It's going to always be that when you are the light and you have God within you, that you're going to have people that are not of the light, they don't believe in God, or are allowing these spirits to run them. That's just going to happen. However, that perhaps you having a light and showing them, look, there's a light in you too. You can have a light. You see what I'm saying? God is within all. But we have a choice. That's what you tell them. You have a choice. You can be of the light or you can be of the dark. Because at the end of the day, it's just like change. If you want to change something, it really is up to you. So now, you have a choice. Like right now, in this time we're in right now, we have a choice to be of the light. And we have a choice to be of the dark. Someone I spoke to was telling me, well, Valerie, it's not them. It's the spirit that's within them. And I had to meditate on that, And I'm like, I agree. And for me, that's why I can't even hate people. Excuse me. Now, I ain't say I can make comments, or you know what I'm saying. But I can't even hate people that come against me And you shouldn't hate people that come against you. Because when we really understand it's really not the person, that it's really these spirits that's within them. It's only these people that these spirits are really working through them. But the thing about it is, the spirits are only working through them because they're making themselves susceptible. They're being an open host to these spirits. Because why? Because they don't want to heal. They don't want to look at themselves, you see. And so, since they're not healed, and because they don't want to look at themselves, at the things that's within them, to fix those things, to heal from those things, then they grow animosity. They get mad when they see you, and they see how spiritually strong you are, and they see that you heal, and it makes them mad because they want that so bad. It's not that they don't want it, but they haven't made the choice to go within, to have a relationship with God, to be a better person, or be a bigger person. Like I said, you got to make the choice. Because at the end of the day, it's all about choices. Like, it's just like they're saying, you can, how does it go? You can lead the horse to the water, but you can't make him drink. So you can show them the way, but it's up to them to drink the water. And sometimes people refuse to drink the water because they're scared. Or whatever excuse they tell themselves of why they don't want to drink the water. You see. But then the same token, they're looking at you. And they're targeting you because you drank the water. And they didn't. But they don't understand that they always have the opportunity to drink the water, that the water is always there. What am I saying? That God is always there. Waiting. And when I say that, waiting, I don't mean that God's out there somewhere and we got to call upon him. No, I'm saying that God is right here within you, waiting. Waiting for you to make a choice. Waiting for you to love yourself. Waiting for you to heal. Or waiting for you to even take the steps to healing. Because when I say healing, because people probably hear me say, well, you got to heal. I don't mean like it's something that's going to happen overnight. You see, I feel like we always healing. I'm saying taking steps. Because once you, see, this is the thing. Once you start taking a step, see, now you actually doing something. Even if you haven't healed, but you're taking the steps. Why are you taking the steps? Because you have made it up in your mind that that's what you want to do. Because you see yourself being better. And that's why you want to take these steps. And when you start taking these steps, or thinking that you want to take these steps, then the next thing is you want to do is, now you want to put these steps into action. And when you put them steps into action, then you're going to execute. Okay? Now what are you doing? You are building up your spiritual armor. You are building up your spiritual strength for whatever it is that's out there that is waiting in the wings, to latch upon you. But as you heal, you become the kryptonite, you see. You become the kryptonite. You like a walking, talking ball of kryptonite that these low vibrational energies can't do nothing with. They can't do nothing but sit back and it's just like a kid on Christmas when they see a toy. They can't do nothing but sit back and eyes just wide open like, oh gosh, she decided or he decided that he wanted to heal. just when I had my eyes on them. You know what I'm saying? I know. I know I'm going deep, but that's how I express myself. But I'm really serious though, that that's what we have to do. That we have to be mindful. We got to know what we're telling ourselves, know what we're thinking about ourselves, know what we're thinking about others, what we're saying about them, what we're thinking about them. Okay? That at this point, we have to protect our energy right now. Because I'm telling you, if any time there was a time where you need to protect your energy, now's the time. I'm telling you that more now than ever, these energies are stronger. They're ready. They're ready for our weaknesses. They're ready to jump in there and take you over if you allow them to, you see. The thing about it, what they don't understand is that you don't have to stay there. You ain't got to stay there. You don't have to stay angry. You don't. You can still fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like people feel like when things have taken them over, you still got a choice. You still don't have to give in, you see. As long as there's God, you don't ever have to give in. Ever. You just have to make your intentions. Make a choice. Ask God to help me to find more love within myself. Because the more love you find within yourself, the less anger, the less hate. Love is the highest frequency. Okay? When you find love within yourself and love yourself for who you are at the highest frequency. That's when you can truly love everyone else. And that's when you can truly emanate true love out into the universe. So not only are you helping yourself, you're helping everyone on the planet energetically, spiritually. And then it is the opposite. If you're not of love and you hate, or of hate and anger, you are emanating that into the universe. And we don't need no more of that. We done had that forever, ever, 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 and ever, ever. We don't need no more of that. And now the planet is ascending. And the planet basically saying, I don't want no more of that. So I'm about to, you know what I'm saying, let all that go. If it's anything of hate or low vibrations or anger, I ain't having it. So what am I saying? I'm saying that we must heal, or we're going to get left behind. And that's just point blank. And you don't want to get left behind. You see, you don't want to get left behind. So we must do the work like we do. And it's just what it is. Now, and so what else am I saying? I'm also saying that we have to forgive people for whatever they've done. We have to forgive. That's part of it too. And people, because they're so angry, because they're lashing out, because they feel like they don't have no control over themselves, because these spirits is taking them over, you see. And it's got them confused and it's got them scared and they don't understand what's going on. You know. And it's making them act out towards you because you are spiritually built, are spiritually strong. And so we have to forgive them because they're not strong enough to fight whatever it is that has taken them over. But what can we do? We can send them healing love. We can pray for them. But understand that they have to want to do this. They have to want it also. That's in everything. Nobody can do, we can assist by praying and meditating and sending healing energy and, and have good intentions. But they have to want it also, because guess what? They are the ones that are going to have to execute. Okay? They are the ones that are going to have to do the work. We can send our prayers and our healing energies, but if these people with these energies, these spirits on them, in them, that they have to make a choice also. Number one. And two, they have to do the work. That we can't do the work for them, but we can be an example for them. And the thing about that is, in being that example, some people can receive that, and they want to be better. They don't want to be bitter Bettys or negative Nancys. They decide that I don't want to be that. I want to do whatever you're doing, whatever God you are connected to. I want to connect to the God. I want to connect to the God that's within me, because, like I said, God is in everyone. Okay, let me say that. God is in everyone. And they want to connect to the God too. They just don't know how. And they look at you and you have. And so, like I said, some may come to you and ask you, or not even ask you, watch you to see what you're doing, how you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because some, they got pride. And they don't really want to just come to you and ask you. You know what I'm saying? So they'll just watch you. But that's even something. Because then you have the ones that's like, you know what? I don't believe in no God. I don't believe in no higher power. I'm just gonna, who I am is who I am, and I'm not trying to be better. I'm gonna just stay right here where I am. You know what I'm saying? Well, so in saying that would be a different story. But you still can send them healing energy. You still can pray for them. You really can. Because like I said, at the end of the day, it's a choice. Everything is a choice. If you like this video, like it, share it, subscribe, and hit the notification bell when you want to be notified when I upload a video. Thank you to all my subscribers, and thank you all that have supported my channel. If you'd like to support or donate to this channel, my Cash App is down in the description box. Thank you guys.